Yes, today we're going to be talking about smoking pork and injections. Oh my God, you see that? Tonight we are back in the smoker. We're going to be smoking two pork shoulders I have here. One of them is going to be injected, the other one is going to be our controller. And today we're going to find out if for us, backyard barbecuers, is worth the time and the effort and the price of the spices and all that or not. Injecting meat is something that was invented for competitions because you only have one shot at the judge and they have to get the perfect bite, so they're gonna rank you the best. So I don't know if that is worth it for us backyard barbecuers or not, and that's what we're testing today. People ask me all the time, what is the first thing they should smoke when getting into barbecue? And my answer is always the same. Get yourself a pork shoulder and go for it. And these are the reasons why. They are cheap, so if you mess it up, it's not a big deal. There is also no butchering required, since they come nice and clean and ready. Another reason, pork doesn't stall as brisket and beef ribs do. Pork shoulders can take a lot of heat, and the internal heating is constant. Pork is so forgiving. If it's undercooked, you can always make some nice, beautiful steaks with it. And if it's overcooked, you can always add some sauce and pull it like a king. And it is available everywhere. But if you ask me the best place to get them down here in South Florida, I will say Broward Meat and Fish Market, baby. I'm always there on the weekends morning, so if you are in the area and you want to come and say hello, you know where to find me. Then, once you start smoking and barbecuing, there is where the fun starts. The first thing you will do is to challenge yourself with different cuts and meats, and gradually you will get into other crazy stuff. Like in this case, injecting meat. Yes, just like that COVID vaccine everybody loves. But it is all that craziness necessary? That is what we will find out today. I will be smoking these two beautiful and juicy pork shoulders I have here, with the difference that one of them will be injected and the other one no. Today we are comparing everything, not only flavors. Today we're going to be comparing cooking time, tenderness, juiciness, internal temperature, everything to see if it's worth it or not. So let's get started. The first step will be the injection. I will prepare this injection combination with 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 cups of chicken stock. To inject, I'm using this syringe I got from Amazon. First time using it and it does a good job, so link in the description. The way the injection is done is by distributing the spot about 1 inch apart and trying to cover as much space as possible. As you can see, it gets a little messy, but Miss Ninja just said that it smells like Christmas pork. I don't know what that means, but what do you mean by that, Miss Ninja? Alright guys, for the rub, I'm gonna use the Ninja Rub. If you don't know about the Ninja Rub, I'm leaving the whole recipe down there in the description because you don't know what you are missing. We're gonna be creating that rub because I know exactly how it tastes. I love it, and it's gonna be really easy for me to know if there is any changes in the flavor. Let's go for the Ninja Rub. All right, for the Ninja Rub, we're gonna use 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 4 tablespoons of paprika, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. This is very important for the Ninja Rub. 2 tablespoons of crushed red pepper, 2 tablespoons of pepper, and 2 tablespoons of salt. Because these pork shoulders are looking so nice, I will not use any binders on them. Just rub and some pressure. And remember, never rub the rub. We will apply it and press it down using a little force, and that should do the job. Because this meat is so marble and fatty, the rub will stick to it like chewing gum in hair. Well, the they are both rubbed up and looking beautiful. And now all we need is some toothpicks just for us to know which is the one that we injected. Of course, right now you can see it. This one is a little more inflated. I don't know. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna get these two, put them in here. When we are done cooking, we know which is whom. All right. Right now we're gonna take them to the fridge, leave them in there for about 8 hours, and tomorrow we're cooking, baby. And now it is time to add those beautiful, rubby, juicy, creamy, and all in all delicious pork shoulders to the smoker and let it rip. We will be cooking at 275 degrees on the pellet grill. We will be using apple pellets for that awesome flavor it adds to pork.
I ain't a man that you've been looking for. Hearts being darker than a devil's soul. I ain't someone you bring to mama's house. Do you believe? Do you believe?
At this point, I will let them be until the internal temperature gets to 165 degrees, and then we wrap. I will not spread or even open the smoker. I know it's a little bit early, but this is a great time to open a beer and take it to the head. Well, we've been about 4 hours into the cook, and as you can see, number 4 here is the one that we did not inject, and number 3 is the one that we injected. As you can see, there is a difference on time. Let's see this one. This one is right now 142 degrees. We are waiting for 160 degrees, and it's at 275. We set the grill to be at 275. The one we injected is at 131 degrees. Again, you know, the internal temperature of the grill is exactly the same. In this case, it's just 1 degree more. That doesn't make a lot of difference. And we are waiting for it to get to 160 degrees. But in this case, we are waiting almost an hour for it to be ready. So there is going to be a big difference between the one we injected on time already and the one we did not inject. So something to keep into consideration. It is time, baby, it is time to wrap that pork. Pork.
Are you wrapping?
For the wrapping, I'm gonna use aluminum foil and add some of this juicy juice I created. And how I did that, you might ask? Well, the entire juicy juice is nothing else than 2 cups of regular apple juice with half a cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of honey. Mix well. Make a little boat with your aluminum foil and set the liquids in it. Of course, make sure you deposit a little bit of brown sugar right on top of it, as it will melt down into the meat and make it a little bit more sweet. With all this done, let's get them back into the smoker and allow the internal temperature to rise to 205 degrees. At that point, I won't pull them from the heat, but I will check for tenderness. And if it's tender, and only if it's very tender, I will pull them from the grill. To test for tenderness, you can use any available sharp thing. In my case, I will use my pen thermometer. If it goes in and out with no resistance at all, it is time to pull them from the grill. And as soon as you pull them, set them in a cooler and let them rest. We will not touch these for at least 1 hour. So what is the moral for this video? You need to let your meat rest before go at it again.
Oh my gosh.
With all that rest done and the meat ready, it is time to check them out. Well guys, here we have our controller and we're going to figure it out how good it is.
Let's see.
You want to have Miss Ninja give it a try? How that looks, Miss Ninja.
It looks beautiful, but I insist something smells like Christmas here.
Something smells like
I
Christmas.
don't know what it is, but something smells like Christmas.
All right, let's give it a try, Miss Ninja. Tell me, what do you think about it? Go
Okay.
for it.
Let's do it.
It has a beautiful smoke ring, guys.
Yes, it does.
How do you like it, Miss Ninja?
I love it.
It's good, huh?
It's really good. I can
Oh.
taste the smoke flavor.
I will tell you this, that Ninja wrap, man, that thing is so good. It brings that little sweet flavor of the pork. And it's amazing. But Miss Ninja has some tortillas here because Cinco de Mayo was the other day.
Oh.
We're gonna have
That was the other day.
some stuff going on here. Go,
All
Miss
right.
Ninja, go for it. I have
You
some
see?
onions for you.
These little tortillas, that's what they call them, the street tacos. You just grab the tortilla and boom.
Got the
And you
best.
eat it and you go
All
like
right. We are waiting a little bit on the other one. So we have everything with that 40-minute delay that we got from the smoker. We're gonna get the other one ready right now and we're gonna give it a try. Well, guys, here we have the one that we injected, and I want to see
Okay.
if Miss Ninja finds any difference at all. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to be trying to. Let's go, Miss Ninja. Get a little piece
this.
there.
Just like that a piece. Cheers, guys. Oh, yeah. I can taste a big difference in it.
This is what I find. This one is a little bit more juicy. Tenderness is more or less the same thing, but it's way more juicier than the other one. So, you know, maybe the injection made them juicier. Now, flavor-wise, I will tell you this. I prefer the other one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. You like this one better than the
I
other
like
one?
this one better.
Okay, that's what the tests are for.
That's
Why you
fair.
like this one better?
This one is more like on the sweet side and smoky at the same time.
Maybe that's why. This one is a little bit more sweet than
Okay.
the other one. Remember, we put sugar in the injection too.
Woo!
And for me, it's a little too sweet. But, you know, people like the sweetness of the pork too. For me, it might be a little bit too sweet. If I'm gonna do this again, I don't think I'm gonna inject it.
No?
I don't think it makes such a big difference
It's not worth it?
to spend the time
Right?
and the money. Money is not that bad, you know. Spices is not expensive.
Well-
You know what else? I find that to be a little bit more fatty. I feel the fat flavor here more than in the other one. So maybe the injection didn't allow the fat to render like it did with the other one, but it's a little bit more fatty. It's juicier. It's juicier. That's definitely. Based on my experience, I don't think it adds a lot to the equation. Guys, let me ask you something. If we made you hungry, can you please hit us with a like?
Lots of likes.
Subscribe to the channel, share with your friends and family, and don't forget to leave
Yes,
your
do
comments
so.
down there. Have you injected before? What do you use to inject? Maybe that makes a difference. Tell me everything down there in the comments. That's all for today, but remember that I love you.
Love you too. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.
A comer.